All right, thanks, Arm. Thanks. I think we are okay. Let's see here. There we go. Webcam's back up. All right. Hopefully everything is fine now. I signed out of everything and signed back into everything. So hoping that's going to be okay. All right. Let's get back into it. So what's going on over here? You kind of experimenting with the pathing?
Yeah. I don't want the small ones to go here, only the big ones. But there's this one guy that will do everything in his power to go here. It's
You mean one big guy?
no, it's the small guy I don't want to go in.
Oh,
In here.
I see. Yeah.
Like really try. Like this. I'm like trying to push this as far as back as I can. And make it.
I'm surprised the big guys can fit through there. Look at that. The big guy just walked through that.
Yeah.
That's like a half tile. Huh.
It's that little ledge here.
Yeah, it must be. Okay. Well, the big guys are going that way. So, that's good. For sure. Give you a little bit more money to work with.
Okay, then I need to.
Okay.
This back.
Alright. Now okay. Well, we shouldn't spend too much money on that yet, because again, we don't want to insta-kill stuff yet. But we do need to be protected against the fire guys. So eventually, this kill box in here will be probably the first thing we want to have happen. And then after we get the kill box built, then we can do the flips to the insta-kill. Alright, so 2 fired, my dudes. Oh, oops, no! Dang it. He's gone.
Oh wait, no.
What? Oh. I'm coming. Oh, nice. Oh, right, you don't have the stone staff. Oh, that's right. Or do you? I thought you did. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I guess we could do a gravity pillar here. That would work. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We'll stack that corner with 2 cannons and 2 ballista. Alright, cool. Boom barrels are all triggering at the same time now. Okay, fire dude. But he shouldn't make it very far. 2 of them.
Enemies at the rift.
Hell yeah. I mean, this one was balanced for an endless onslaught. Good. They do flip, but it's very finicky.
Sell.
Oh.
More enemies on the way.
Indeed. Yes. Sure. See how my bramble's doing up here.
They're almost there.
Not actually as good as I thought. That bramble I thought was going to spread a little bit faster. But I guess it's all right. A schlamble. Is that what a schlamble is? Nice. Those boom barrels, man, clean out a room. Tell you what. I don't know if that Arcane Dragon's worth it quite yet. It's just such a slow fire rate. It's, yeah. I mean, one here would make sense just because we can't really put much else there. Like, boom barrels would be okay. Like, it would still do some damage, but I don't know. It's just such a long cooldown for it, for this position. Yeah, maybe it's just not worth it yet. I'll do other things first. Let's see here. That.
Do some stuff up here. I wanted to go here, like around at some point. Like go. The last vent they take is this one.
Do you have enough money for single cades?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So then, at some point, we walk here, and then they walk zigzag all the way.
Okay, we can do that.
All the way. Okay.
Something else we might want to do is push him up against this, and then I can put a dragon on one side, dragon on the other. We get another ballista up here. Eventually. Nice. Cannoli boys. Sounds like an Italian last name. Like somebody you don't mess with is cannolis. They own a pizzeria. Alright, so now I'm gonna do some icy boys back here. Where's he at? There you are. Okay. Oh no, you got mosquitoes.
Did.
Nice. I'm just gonna do two. Yeah. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do in there. So you still don't have any AC, huh? Damn, dude.
Enemies in our rift room.
Yeah, I just can't imagine. At first I was like, man, why are you guys complaining? Like, it's actually not hot at all compared to where I'm at. But without AC, oh yeah, dude. That sucks so much. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Man, I couldn't imagine, dude. Well, I can. I've been in some situations where hot and humid, and no AC. But I mean, not while playing the game. That was in the Marines. That's a little different. I wasn't trying to relax or anything. I was trying to fall asleep. And you'd like wake up. You'd like wake up after like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, and you'd be like drenched in sweat. It's just ridiculous. We had to sleep with the doors open. We had these little sheds, and we had to sleep with the doors open. We shared a room with somebody else. But you had to leave the doors open. Like, there's just no alternative. So anybody could just walk by and just walk in while you're sleeping or whatever. But it was either that or you're just like sweating to death. So, I mean, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather somebody come in and get a 5-finger discount on my stuff than me to wake up and drenched in sweat and stuff. Vines in the mill area. We'll complete both side carpet. So vines here will go down this way and we'll go all the way down that way. So it's actually pretty good as far as its coverage. Yeah, this one won't go any farther than those barricades, which we don't want it to. Like it'll go a little farther. And then this over here, we got some vines over here. The main reason we have them is just because they're going to help for the early game. And as we start building outwards, we're going to get rid of them. As we start building outwards. Oh, he got snagged by the gravity pillar. Yeah, there's another TNT guy on the other side. Uh oh. Yeah, what? Give me a tax rod. Yeah, totally. And essentially, all that is there for is just to just do a little bit of sprinkle damage, and we'll replace them later on. Hey. Oh, you put barricades up here. Oh, that's some risky business, man. We're gonna have blower upper dudes. I mean, we probably won't have very many of them, but they'll probably be there. Ouch! I got stunned. Hell yeah, man. That's such clickbait. Yeah, but I love it. It's good clickbait.
9 out of 10.
So I'm gonna do one more cannon up here, and then you can just checkerboard the floor with flip tar, going back towards the bramble back here. Oops. Yeah, like that. Nice. Oh, geez, if only. If only. And then I'll start filling in after that. I'll start filling in this room with boom barrels on the walls, so they roll down and lower them up. Dude, I'm loving the boom barrels a lot more now. I don't know why, but yeah, you could just probably left mouse button him or something. There we go. Ouch. Or no, I died. Uh-oh. They hurt your barricade. You gonna let them do that? Oh. Well, that'll do it. Nice.
This big drone right
Oh.
More enemies on the way.
with the big guy. Big one. Oh no, attack shot.
Nice. We got 13 on him. Good stuff right there. Oh, we got another guy coming.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Nice. And we're back. Yes, indeed, Ikaki. Sorry, I had to sign out of everything. I think what happens is every 30 days my Twitch signs me out of
They're almost there.
Streamlabs, and I have to sign back into Streamlabs through Twitch or something. It's pretty weird. I don't know. Even though I have it selected to like remind or to remember it. I think that's what's going on. I really don't know. Sometimes it's my internet and I can tell, but in that time it was only Twitch I was reconnecting, not YouTube, so I had the inkling of a suspicion that that was what's going on, and I think it was correct because we're still doing fine. Yeah, I've just been loving boom barrels more for endless now. You know, it does clear everything up. You know, really does a good job. Oof. And the Coctus, man, he's loving it. He's loving it, I'm sure. Loves himself a good boom barrel. Dr. Boingo used 15 bits with the cheer wall. Dude, appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that was good, man. That was gorgeous. That would just happen. All right, that rolls. Does this roll over here? I don't know. It does. Yeah, probably right there, and then I can put a boom barrel between them. Can I? Oh, I can only do it on the floor though, or on the ground. Well, no, we can do a horizontal saw blade with a butterfly on top, and then we can just do like whatever it is alternating throughout the wall. So yeah, you start with the saw blade there, and then do alternating along the bottom part. You can probably move that over. Yeah. Where can you put it there? As close as you can. Oh. Okay. Need some cash. Some cash.
More enemies on the way.
I forgot to eat this pizza, so now it's cold. I put this frozen pizza in the oven just so I can eat it frozen. I know, right? Unintentionally and everything. Uh-oh. Tax collector. Oh, dude. I got an infinitely spinning barrel up here. Yeah, look at it. You see it? I wouldn't sure what would happen if I placed it. I don't think I've ever placed some stuff up here. Alright, where does that go? That gets stuck, right? Yeah, okay. It just keeps rolling, rolling, and rolling. Dude, what if it, oh, dude, what if it did? What if it kept picking up speed? Are you sure? No, there's no way. It's probably an optical illusion. I gotta sell it anyway, so, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
More enemies on the way.
Oh, damn it. That one got close to coming out of here. Maybe I'll be able to drop it by an elevation.
Enemies at the rift.
Bat Demon is playing Multiverses. Jen and I were watching a little bit of a video on that the other day. It does look pretty cool. It's like Super Smash Bros, but with like cool characters. You know, all the characters everybody always wanted. Like, where's Sonic? Where's Batman? And all of a sudden, somehow they made it happen. So pretty interesting stuff. Cool though. Cool for sure. All right, so I'm gonna do gravity pillar here. Yeah, gotta lower that boom barrel, dart spitter. Why did I put this barricade here? Oh, you put the barricade there. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, good. It rolls out.
More enemies on the way.
Up there. It was getting stuck. If I placed it like one elevation up, it was getting stuck. Alright, gonna put everything on the same cooldown, and it'll fix itself hopefully. Alright, how are we at over here? Now you can put flip traps down here in front of the grinder as well. Or something. I think I'll do a dragon here, actually. That's an okay spot for a dragon. It's better. It's better than the other spots. But T-Wad, you didn't have to. You didn't have to. But I appreciate it. I'll do a boom barrel there. Okay, cool. Think about doing nothing but ice dart spitters straight across, and then I'll do gravity here. Yeah, okay. But you know what I'll do? I'm gonna put a gravity here in the middle, and then we can put our cannons on the sides. And put a cannon, yeah, cannon on each side, I guess. And do you want me to? I'll sell some of this briar if you want to place a flip trap there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You got it. Good. I got stuck in the barricade. I was just wanted to sell it.
Enemies on the way.
All right. So there's that. This room's almost complete, actually. As far as it can be. Then we start building outside. Nice.
There are enemies in our rift room.
I kind of wish these snow cannons did not trigger the boom barrels. I gotta admit. It's a little triggering. See what I did there? But I aim. Yeah, but I am serious though, because it blows them up prematurely, and then if the other ones are rolling out, kind of blows them all up before they hit the ground, and it kind of sucks. But whatever. It's probably something the game files to change that if we wanted to mod it. Probably no need. I think I'm gonna get rid of this last gravity pillar and do another set of dart spitters. Yeah, nice. Very good, very good. Gosh darn mountain trolls. Why do you take so long to die? Okay, so I got that. 1, 2, 2 more.
More enemies on the way.
Do I gravity? No. Boom, 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 boom.
There are enemies and I'll rip through.
You know? Oh no. I got him, I got him. You know? You know. And if you don't know, well now you know.
Enemies at the rift.
But I was thinking the would be a good trap for us to bring. Oh no, I'm reconnecting to Twitch chat again. God damn it. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Maybe it's just Twitch having problems? I don't know. Maybe it's my internet. Maybe Spectrum sucks. I don't know. Should have rebooted my computer before we started. Damn it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the gold trap would have been an interesting idea to bring. Things, yeah. Spewing it out sideways over a duration. Yeah, I think that would be a better wall trap for sure.
Just hate that it's
Yeah. Yep, agreed. Agreed. Oh, tax man. It's the tax man. Yeah. I was thinking of the sax man from Jack Black. You may have never heard it, but yeah. Oh, have you? Okay. It was like, just freaking play something, sax man. He's like, burp. Oh man. I like Jack Black. He's good. He's funny. Oh, what? How did we lost a life? Oh. What the heck? Oh. Oh, computer. Oh, you're right. Oh no. My face is covering the map. Let me uncover the map. There we go. That's what it's built for. Hopefully they don't start attacking the barricades, you know what I'm saying? That would be very unfortunate. I don't think we get any, well, we do have into wave money, right? We'll still get that. Into wave money? Nah, okay. Well, I guess yeah, it's okay. I'll sell it later. I'm just gonna go ahead and place some of those cades up there on the other side. But what we can do now is kind of build down at the bottom of these stairs. Kind of build outwards a little bit with our barricading. I don't know how somebody got through. Maybe they got. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, just we suck. Oh, hello, Mr. Moneybags. Goodbye, Mr. Moneybags. Yeah. Yeah. The vertical saw blades. Damn it, my streams. God damn it. Maybe it's because we're talking about Italians, you think? Exactly.
Oh yeah, it's completely.
Ah, damn it.
Whoops. Wait, no, it's back. It's
Is it?
back.
Is it back? Is it?
There are
Yeah?
enemies in our rift
All right.
room.
Good. All right.
Reload for 10 years of.
You said reload for 10 years of Twitch? What'd you say?
Just so I can.
Oh. Okay.
Combo. Whoa. It's the combo.
Very nice.
More enemies on the way.
Greetings. A challenge desert wall without any gate broken. We've done that before. Or we tried.
Enemies at the rift.
Did we? No, we didn't try desert wall. We did some of the other ones, and we succeeded in some of the other ones. Okay. Desert wall without the gates broken for sure. Yeah, that definitely sounds hard. What difficulty? Apprentice, War Major, Rift Lord. Got some tax evaders over there on the left. A couple of ranged tax evaders. Oh. No, this ogre is chasing me. Mr. Ogre, you don't have to do that. Also, I think it's only Twitch. I don't think YouTube's having any of the problems. It might, like, I don't know, go to like a lower resolution or something, but I haven't seen any issues with Twitch. Or with YouTube, I mean. It cleared it up. It had to. Didn't have a choice. Do you want to put a single here? And then it's
Enemies at the rift.
yeah, right here. Just to the corner to kind of force them in the yeah, and then like a corner here and a corner on this side too.
They're almost there.
I think actually. Yeah, a corner here. And that will, and then you can put a spike wall up there and do some other stuff.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Sound is back. Good, good, good. Could you even shoutcast this game? I wonder what you'd be like. You know what you say? And Egan's coming in for the slam. The grand slam. And I'm back on Twitch. All right, cool. Guys, if Twitch keeps having issues, I think it's only Twitch. So y'all might Y'all might check on YouTube and see if it's easier to watch on YouTube. Maybe Susan likes this game more than Jeff does. Jeff doesn't seem to like this game very much. I mean, I'm not like a trusted news source or anything. But I could definitely make a clickbait title with that. Susan... Susan loves it. Missed opportunity. Good. Alright, so I need a double here then. Surprisingly, this looks like a lot like what it would look like with the other one. Did that sound right? English and stuff? No, I mean to this this kill box. I think it looks the same. Are there naturally fired blower upper dudes on this map?
Enemies at the rift.
No, I'm not sure. Is there not? If there's not, then this is even easier than I thought. Because what we're building right here is probably what we'd build anyways. Like either way. So interesting. Although there might be more enemies with this, it seems, which is good for us. Watch the brambles growl. Okay, there's another barricade. Growl. Oh no, we can't put any more barricades to force them. Wait, can't? No. Interesting. Well, we can have them enter in down here and we can put more barricades. But not up here. Well, I guess I could sell that barricade. Well, yeah, okay. I'll sell the barricade you're standing on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to corner it up here so they got to walk in. They got to come around and walk in through this side right here. Okay. I'll just sell that. I'll sell that cade that you're standing on. Oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Yeah, and he didn't even have to pass through it. He's fine. There's the guy in the back I was worried about. A scout story. I was on a hike the other day and someone ahead of me dropped their cutlery. I didn't know which way to go. Cutlery. What's a cutlery? It's like a knife? What? You know, because there was a fork in the road? Oh, because there was a fork in there. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. I knew it was a joke. I just wasn't getting it. Oh, no. Oh. Oops. Uh-oh. 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 Well, there's no saving it. Which barricade did they destroy? So, know anything about future content to this game, or it ends? It's probably over. Future content is probably no longer a thing for this game. Now, for this game specifically, are they making another game? I know that Robot is working on another project. I don't know what it is. So, I don't know if it's another Orcs title or if it's something else. Sometimes these smaller developers like Robot will get tasked to help with a different project on a different game. They've done it before. They've done a couple of other projects. Yeah, we boned. A couple of other projects to kind of have revenue, right? So Robot won't make Robot-specific games always. So they might be outsourcing some of their talent to keep the lights on. But who knows? Who knows? All right, well, that was interesting.
Do we do another one?
We can do a different one. Yeah. Let's do... Okay, we got Last Stand, which is a Frostbitten. North Path. You think North Path will be hard? There might be sappers in it.
That one again.
It's got Cyclops and Wraith and Fire Dudes and Orcs.
I think that's
Oh, quick pads. Oh,
Hard.
it's quick pads because it's one gate. Yeah, you want to do that? Oh, dude, that's gonna be tough, dude. Let's do it.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. On North Wing, but because yeah. All right, let's do it. This is a tough one. We got all of the enemies in this. We got the K blower uppers, and they come out on wave 1.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Do we even use barricade? Well, we can use barricades like farther back, I guess. But we're gonna have fire elementals, fire lords,
Oh god.
and the flip traps. We can't really use the flip traps too effectively either because if you flip them over there, they're gonna get closer to the rift. So you can only start flips. Really, start flips here. Although, I guess you can flip them back into the corridor. You don't have to flip them over the lava, but also you can flip over, and if they get snagged by the gravity pillar, they'll stop and they'll go up and then drop down. But that's a little advanced. Ooh, I don't have a lot of money either. Okay, so we can bring the same stuff, unless you want me to. I don't have to bring Bramble, I guess.
No, we don't want that.
No, it's too short of a map.
Where's
What
the cannon?
what should I bring instead of Bramble? What do you think? I mean, I guess I could do molten gold and gold trap.
Yeah, do we need the gold? Gold?
I guess we could use it.
Sure.
I want the gold. Give me the gold. Have you heard that? You haven't heard that, have you? Here, let me pull it up.
Which one?
I'll send it to you. The Leprechaun song.
A leprechaun song. Probably a lot of them.
Yeah, but this one is somebody was chasing a leprechaun or something, and then did an interview with a news station, and Shmo Yoho, who turns news reels into music videos, did one. Let me send it to you. Did one about this called "I Want the Gold."
Oh yeah. I saw that in some
Mm.
compilation, I think.
Okay.
Where to go? Where to go?
I want the gold. Give me the gold.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna take sprayer anyways.
Okay.
Acid sprayer.
Nice.
Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna be
just go.
a lot of boom barrel spots here for sure. And if we do nothing but tar flip this entire floor, might be okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Oops. Yep.
All right. I'll fill this first part with a bunch of gold, and we do spike walls and boom barrels.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
And then, oh yeah, I forgot cobalt runners, everything. Yeah, like throw the kitchen sink at you is what they say. And then sappers. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. We need more gold. Yeah, not a lot of money on this one. I remember that from my big boy run. Not a lot of gold.
More enemies on the way.
Not a lot of money. I guess we could stack the back here with jump. There we go. We could stack the back here with some cannons.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. That could help.
More enemies on the way.
Money, money, money by the pound. Wowzers! I keep running out of money. And mana. Very nice, actually. Yeah. Whoop. No, I misplaced it. Rip, game over. Well, rat sacks and nut traps. I'll probably throw. Should I do maybe a row of dart spitters and then more coin after that? Maybe. Do not know yet. Oh no! Oh, it's a good thing we don't have any taxes for them to take. Oh yeah. Man, those boom barrels are working it. Oh. Maybe I do dart spitters in the back here? I guess I could. Yeah, I'll do that. The last row here will be dart spitters, and then I can do... I don't know, we just leave an empty row. That'll be okay. You can throw up some spike walls and flippy traps. All that good stuff. Now the real question is, are we going to be doing, nice, beautiful stuff. Should we do arcane dragons at the end here? Yeah, shooting inwards. All right. Yeah, yeah.
In the beginning, it sounded like you were about to ask if we should take the
Oh goodness. You're gonna get raided by the bank of money. Oh yeah. Wait, what does that make Moneybags? Does that make him like the head of the IRS or something?
He's having the
Oh, you're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The deep lore of orcs, I tell ya. See, it's moments like this that I appreciate the fact that the cannons trigger the boom barrels. Because the boom barrels are far away, and if the cannons trigger them, that helps us quite a bit. Because we don't have to actually shoot at them. They'll be getting shot at.
More enemies on the way.
Ooh, and that is a good dragon bounce. I didn't even notice. The middle one kind of sucks. You need to play Bloons Tower Defense. We will on Sunday. We will play Bloons on Sunday. That'll be our Bloons day for now. Unfortunately, there's no contested territory. I don't know when contested territory shows back up. Do you have any idea, Ryasa? Yeah. Okay. I would imagine since they did the first release and it didn't go swimmingly well, they probably are going to try and spend time on making changes for sure.
Yeah.
Darkness Host says, "Hello, man. Do you know if we're eventually getting more OMD3 content?" You talking about from Robot? I don't think so, but who knows? I have sources that have told me that we're not necessarily, or at least there's nothing that like is in the pipeline. I guess if somebody found something super duper broken, they might do a patch. But as of right now, as far as my understanding is, the answer is no to that question. So, yeah, I don't think so. Alright, boom barrels here. Good stuff. And more boom barrels. Man, we're running through this. I forgot how quick paths actually is. For now.
More enemies on the way.
Disappoints me, not gonna lie. I think they put much effort into the sequel of 2, even though 2 was like really polished and balanced. I don't think 2 is polished and balanced at all. Yeah, I don't think it's polished and balanced. And they did about the same amount of effort, I think, in both of them, because in 2 they had, what is it, 2? They had 3 DLCs, right? But they only had like 3 maps each. They did have new enemies. Well, they had new enemies in these ones as well. As a matter of fact, they had more new enemies in 3 expansions than they did in 2 expansions. Although I like the enemies that they added in 2 on those expansions more than I like the enemies they added in 3 in expansions. Like the water elementals and such. But they did do less. There's so much more room to balance with all the damage types and dumbed it down in 3 to balance. Did they dumb it down? Well, what kind of damage types do you mean? Well, other than, I guess I there weren't flat out immunities, right? There was just resistances, if I remember correctly. Which would have been good. Yeah, cut damage, blunt damage, etc. Oh, interesting. Was cut like bleed then? Because they do have bleed. They don't have blunt though. Blunt isn't anything different than physical. So I'd be interested to know about that. Now, to be fair though, and to be on the defensive robot with that statement though, they did have essentially a brand new team working on 3, whereas the difference between Orcs Must Die 1 and 2, they had the same team probably because it was made in the same time frame. And so in the defense of Robot in that aspect of it, okay, there we go. I've got all those in the same. There we go. You can take all that money. But I don't know. Is there something really satisfying about making your own troops fight the enemy in tower defense games? Yeah, I think that definitely is a really good strategy. I'll go check the wiki. Yeah. I definitely can. Now you got me a little curious on that blunt damage and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty curious about that. But I think they did a fine job with the DLC here. I mean, I don't know. I quite like it. All the DLC and kind of how everything melds together. You know, I wish there were some major differences in the gameplay that could have taken from 2 whenever I played 2. You know, I was like, well, why isn't that in the game? But there were definitely some things in 2 that were just overpowered, just completely. Or seemed to me, anyways, to be like just completely overpowered. Oh, Void Wall's insane. Yeah, Void Wall and the mushrooms. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, adding an RNG to what's supposed to be a kill box made to be consistent and work, and then sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But regarding damage types, is that it wasn't explained anywhere what the enemy resisted, and you had to check the wiki once you knew it changed everything. Ah, okay. Nickit, hello. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed 2, and I think that 2 was worked on by the same team that made 3, most likely, or I'm sorry, that made 1. And so they already had a vision and a goal, and they already had a lot of the stuff understood, a lot of the coding understood that they needed to make 2, and so 2 had a better start. It was at an advantage for how it started than 3 did, because 3 was, you know, brand new team kind of deal. I think I really don't know who all was in the team and all that. I mean, it was the same engine and everything. Yes, so they didn't have anything new to learn. All they had to do was make something new out of everything they knew and had. Right, basically add content. Make an Orcs Must Die 1 expansion pack, basically. And so I think with that, they gave them a little bit of an advantage over what they did with 3. So in that aspect, yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. But anyways, yeah, as far as new stuff, there isn't anything in the works as far as I know. But like I said, you know, they could be working on something in the background, just not told anybody. That's always a possibility. But in the long term, I think 2 has more replayability, so I give it a slightly higher rating. So it's more fresh, right? Well, not only more fresh, but I think it's a little bit more accessible to people. And I want to say there's less crashes. I don't know how accurate that statement truly is. Because I remember... Yeah, right. I remember 2 actually kind of having a lot of crashes as well. As I know 3 does for some people as well, so... Oh, he got sprayed, dude. Oh, he just got sprayed, man. Hell yeah. Yeah. It's a little bit more optimized, I guess. I'll say optimized. There you go. That's the correct verbiage. Damn, dude, that got sprayed. You do have spike balls, right? Yeah. Okay. That's true. War scenarios are a cool addition, for sure. I mean, some of us who fight in, like, small corridors and everything think they're a little boring, but thematically, I think they're pretty awesome, for sure. Alright, time for more of Libim de Barrels. Boom de Barrels. We're gonna have so many right here, it's gonna be crazy.
There's actually a friend of mine that
More enemies on the way.
on this game, and he actually said that
So you're saying that he'd rather play it because he can use exploits.
He said it felt more. Wait, did we crash?
Yeah. To be fair, in defense of the game, we are using a mod. Okay, we're using a mod.
This is a mod.
So the mod's probably what caused it. Yeah, ripped. All right, let me reload the game. Well, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. We don't crash. Now that's fine, I guess. Now Steam tells me it can't sync. I know when I play with Time Master, we would always disconnect. I don't know what it was about me and him connecting, but I would always disconnect. All right, let me invite you again. All right, Zarm, thanks for hanging out, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Worst scenario plus the map design, subpar in most cases. Map design in 2 is better and allow for more different types of strategies, except if you were in the very high tier of optimization. Yeah. Yeah, the map design in 2 is sometimes a little frustrating. Because you want something to like fit and it just doesn't fit, you know? And it's like, come on, fit for me, you know? But anyways, alright, so which one are we playing this time? So there is King of the Hill. You said you wanted to try that one, right?
Yeah, let's try that.
Alright, we'll do King of the Hill. And then after this one, I'll probably just restart everything, and we'll come back and play some more. Either Orcs or there's this other tower defense game I've been playing. I think I'm close to beating it. But I don't know. Because I've been playing it for a hot minute. If you're my boss, I don't sit there at work and play it. But if you're not my boss, I do sit there at work and play it. Sometimes. So, all right. So how do we want to do this? So we're gonna have this gate, and then we're gonna have one of the other gates open, like this one up here, right? Top left, and then we're gonna have the bottom gate, and then they kind of cycle around each other.
Wait, wave 2
is up here.
Yeah, and then wave 3
Is this one?
Wave.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
3 is no joke.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one to start for sure. And then our end goal gonna be what it was the last time we did this on Endless, where we route everything past the rift up to this area where you're at.
Yup.
Yes, I do have.
I mean, to here, yeah.
I do have Orcs Must Die 1 and 2. As a matter of fact, if you check my YouTube channel, I have a playlist where we played through Orcs Must Die 1 and Orcs Must Die 2. And that was fairly recent, you know, like several months ago, I think. Okay. Don't have much a few choices. I don't know what I want. Well, if you have pizza, I'd recommend that. It's pretty good stuff. All right. So what do we want to do here? Do a dragon start. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. I don't know. Just do one of these. Sulcades. Leave the bramble. Oh, you know what? We could do this.
Wait, let me. Okay, that's gonna be the end game stuff.
Okay.
Oh, then we need to sell that one. But that's for end game.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Well, how do we? Because we want combos, right? We need to start with some combos.
Then we do it in here.
Yeah. Okay, what are you thinking? Gravity, dart, bramble. Yeah, flip into the bramble. Tar. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. You want to put the tar there instead, or you want the bramble there? Bramble there. Okay. Bring back home to you. Yeah, Unchained is probably the best one out of the whole franchise, in my unbiased opinion. Oh man, that just had so much. That had so much life, so much character. But yeah, rest in peace. I'm not crying. I don't remember what enemies we have here. Sludge shelves? Oh, sludge shelves. Oh no. Oh no, sludge shelves. Uh-huh. no. Wish us luck. Ladies and gentlemen, wish us luck. Okay, so we can sell here, huh? Okay. Alright. But I'm also going to say I'm disappointed it died, yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't super well received by the Orcs Must Die 2 community. Are we going to build the same thing? Wait, I thought we were going to have sappers. Are we have sappers? Okay. In that case, should I build something for the other gate already? I have a little bit of money. I could do boom barrels too, though. I guess. Yeah, saw blades. Saw blades are really good too.
What we do with okay, so one stay here, one goes the other, I guess.
Okay. So, oh well, actually, the door just teleports us straight over there, huh? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I will start with the barricade there. I'll do a yeah. I'm gonna do a bramble at the end of that barricade, and then I'll kill box behind it. That way the bramble can grow.
More enemies on the way. The enemy army is attacking. Look out.
So this will be the sapper. This will be the sapper gate. Damn. Why's it got to be this one? We need another flip probably back here behind the bramble. Going towards it. Yeah. OMD beta was bad at first, but then they changed it into a great game. Exactly, yeah. No sapper wave 2? Maybe it's only on Rip. Maybe it's only on Rift Lord? No. It's not Rift Lord. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, so I got a double. I might need your barricades. You think so? Are there sappers on this wave? I think there are. But it might be only. Yeah. Okay. Could be. Okay, I don't really have a ton of money. That's alright though. So fire dude's out of here.
Is, the fire gate, because none of them are big enemies, so they can get routed.
Are they not?
All the way. Yeah, there's no big enemies.
Let's start with that then. Let's do that. Can we make that happen? I wonder. I mean, I can probably just attack them, you know, because I'm gonna keep them on the bramble anyways. I'm gonna keep them on the bramble anyways, so we can. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just keep them there, and then let's use our money for the other gates. Do we need to build back on this gate up here? Is it gonna start without us, or is it gonna give us a go break? I wonder. Probably go break, right?
Oh, I don't know. I think.
Okay.
I can look. I can take a look.
Okay. Now I'm a little bit curious on that.
Oh, it's wave 6. Okay, so yeah, this one will just start. So we need stuff down here.
Okay. But it doesn't open until wave 6?
Oh no, it's just the next break is wave 6.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. They should make it back with PvE and co-op only. Nah, they won't. There's an offline launcher, so you can still technically play it, but it's a shadow of its former self, so it won't be what you want, I think. Yeah, that's the best way I would describe it.
They've reached another door.
It's the place you
The barricade is under attack.
go
In happiness, there you go. It's the place you go to cry in happiness. Yeah, gravity pillar does work really well here on this tall ceiling. Storm really picked up outside my house. Sounds like one of those tubes you get with the beads. What? Tubes you get with the beads. You guys got some weird toys over there. I don't know. What? Oh, there it goes. And there it comes back down. Oh, you wind belted him. Okay. That's what happened. Alright, I no longer need that barricade, so I'm gonna go ahead and place some barricades down here. Oh, wait, we don't need to. Alright, I'm gonna come drop some stuff. There we go. Alright, you got down here? I'll take the up. Meaning if I had the money to spare, where it would negatively affect me. Dude, yeah, if I won the lottery, that is the only thing I would spend it on. Like 100%. I would pay for Unchained to have be oh crap. Well, Sapper destroyed your barricade. Are you sure? Are we sure we want to leave this kill box here? I mean, we can move it back to the room. Yeah. Okay. That way we're not having to replace these cades and stuff. All right, we just got a Noli boy. I'll sell. Yeah, I guess we can both sell. Alright, yeah, and I'll just do a bramble to, like, start it off. There we go, just one right there. That should spread eventually. Oh, nice. As a matter of fact, we can start doing this now. Alright, so like this, and then like that. Like this. Like that. Okay, I need a single cade, maybe? Yes. Single cade. Are you good over there? You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. All it takes is a little bit of belief, huh? Man, is this really only small guys, huh? Okay. Dude, I can dig that, dude. I can put gravity pillars everywhere. Take care of them all. Yeah. But to be honest, we probably don't want to spend the money on that because we can just barricade route them over to the other one. Well, I mean, we'll take care of them later. But I will need a single cade over here. Kind of shore this up. Okay. I think unless we need to do this corner a little differently. I don't know. Tell me. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This piece right here is what I needed. All right, cool. And then I'm out of money, but that's good enough for now. We got a little bit of gravity onto the Briar, so the fire dude should be taken care of for quite some time. We don't need to spend money on it, and I'll keep an eye on it as well. And then we can sell the other gate now and bring it up here. We can kind of sell all the gates and combine them all. Although we do need the Briar to spread. Although I guess if we're not getting, yeah, okay. Sold what? Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I have a Briar up here that needs to grow. But yeah, the one down there doesn't really need to grow because we don't have sappers out of the other gates. So. Do that, and I'll replace your singles with my doubles. And that way you can. They go that way. Wait, did the big guys go that way?
Wait, where are they going?
Over here to the portal.
Oh, they're breaking stuff. Alright.
Oh, they did. Okay, I'll open that one up. Now, do the big guys go through that? That's the question. Do they go through the portal? Dude, wow. They do. Okay. I like it. I like it. Okay, cool.
So here we lift them inwards.
Oh, wait, the cactus. I think I know what you're talking about. We call them rain sticks. But they were wood. They were made out of wood for us. They said the Native Americans used them, although that's probably just a marketing ploy. But yeah, they're like beads, and then there's like rods on the insides, and like I don't know, maybe like small metal marbles, I guess, would as you turn it to one side, turn it to the other. Yeah, it sounded like raining. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Are you speaking Orcish? Shappers! Shappers going to explode! This gosh darn Gnoll Hunter just won't freaking die. Uh-oh. No, they attacked it! Uh-oh, they're attacking it. Oh, it's over here. Oh no, I see it. I see it. Okay, so I needed your wait, can we save it? You think we can save it? I was about to restart. No, there's no way, right? I mean, you have wind belt, but I mean, we have an armored ogre over here, you know? Well, I mean, yeah, he's 1 hit point, but like, there's a bunch of other, you know. I don't have any more mana now. Crap. Do we have it? No, there's no way. They're coming up from behind us. That side's done. Are you serious? We actually have this. God dang it. Okay, so your single Cade needs to go there. Needs to go right there. Couple of smaller dudes. Hopefully we get a go break. So single Cade needs to go right where I'm standing. Yeah, because they were getting caught off on this corner. So the next single Cade has to go down here where I'm standing. So I got to sell this double. Yeah, or that. Alright, you kill him, I'll sell this. I don't know if we get a go break or not. Nope. Alright, there we go. Now we're fine. Fingers crossed. Alright, cool. Wait, you should do a... Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, you got perfect saw base spots here. Perfect. He says, "Pro what?" Dude, we're pros, man. That's what pros look like. It's pro gameplay right here. 100% pro gameplay. Stone Staff Wind Belt pro game combo. 100% of players will never believe it. Size crossbar, you clearly need this. That was something, man. That was something. Nope. That just means we don't really have much margin for error later on. Yeah, you're right. What am I worried about? What am I worried about? Belief. Ah, the power of belief. Hello. That's a little awkward. Alright. Sweet. Actually, I'm glad that it's this gate that has the fire dudes. Oh, fuck, there's 4 of them already. I'm gonna need more gravity pillars. It's 4 fire elementals, Jesus. That's a lot of explosion over there. Double check, make sure they're all dead. They are. Good. Come back over here. Right. I think we should keep that dragon there, and then you put a spike wall on the other side of it, kind of going into it. So spike wall there, and then maybe there, and then I could do this. Or that. Is that better? No, that's not better. This is better. Is this better? Sure. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, do you want to do that there? You can move it over if you want. I don't know. I don't know if it's better or not. Oh, you know what? Well, I could just do another dragon there instead. You think it's worth it? Oh, no. I'm going to do dragon here. I'm going to do dragon here. So, yeah, so don't worry about it. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to do dragon there. I can do both. Because if I could put a boom barrel here as well. Is that better? To have a boom barrel instead? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Dragon where? Yeah, I'll put one on the other side as well. Yeah. Put 2 of them. Okay. I do have some beer in the fridge. I just don't drink very often. Actually, I don't drink anything but water very often, to be honest. Good. It's a good change, right? Saves a lot of money. Saves a lot of money.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. The price of soda and like beer and all that stuff is just bananas. It's absolute bananas. Although I will say I cheated a little bit on Wednesday. I went to I had to do something special for work. I had to go to a place, and they had free soda, so I got some root beer, which is non-caffeinated, so it's better than caffeinated stuff, you know. Non-caffeinated, but it was sugary, so whatever. I eat sweets all the time, anyways. Jen's a baker, so pastry chef, I should say, pastry chef. Although she does make some sick fresh bread, let me tell you. If you have fresh bread, stuff's good. Fresh pretzels, stuff's good. Anyways, not to make you guys jealous. Havnar, greetings. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. All right, good. This is gonna help. Yeah, this is gonna take care of our sapper problem for quite some time. Quite some time. Oh man, the bounce! I totally forgot how good that bounce was. Such a good bounce. That arcane dragon. I wish I could put one on this side. Obviously not. That'd be cool though. For sure. So okay. So here's where we put our cannons. Yes, right here. And then on the other side as well. So I'm going to do this. Alright, good. Okay, you got more money now. Let me know if you need more money. I'll sell some traps up here. Good on money. Not mad, just disappointed. The amount of times I've heard that in my life. Nah, I'm kidding. Have I heard that before? I don't think I ever have heard that before. Maybe in a joking manner at some point. On the flip traps? Dude, you're about to see some serious flippage going on, man. Go. Oh. I am hidden, invisible to the eye, like a ninja. But I must protect the rift. Protect the rift. Just in case. Would they say he attack, but most importantly, he brings snack or something? Is that what it was? Yeah, something like that. Oh no, we have a tax evader. Oh, he's dead. What? What do you mean? Oh, money bags. Well, you also got a what's his nuts over there. Yep, you got him. No, money bags ain't gonna last. He ain't gonna last. Nice. Let's go. Nice. Okay. Do I need anything anywhere else? I don't think so. Yet. Yeah, probably not.
More enemies on the way.
Dude, yeah. We need more flip traps and blue barrels for sure. Okay, I think there's more. I wish there's a place for me to stand where I wouldn't get attacked and I could still see. Maybe I could do this. Ah, crap. Well, I'm dead. I need to be able to stand somewhere where I can watch to see if there's any fire elementals while not being targeted by all these fire fiends. That appears not to be the case. Maleficus. Hello, hello. Alright, let's just do more dart spitters. They are so good. I wonder if I could stand over here on something. They don't attack me. Nice. Do they? Are they? Nope. Okay, I can stand here. Good. There's no range units, so I'm safe on that front. Awesome.
Okay, one is no problem.
Oh, do you have the corner piece already set up as well? Up there? That corner section? Like the farthest to the right up here? Oh, no, not yet. Oh, damn it. Why use Briar? What a prick. I mean, it helps. It falls off late game. That's why we have Flip Tar. We're going to switch into Flip Tar at some point. But we need Briar to help with the initial early waves. We don't need it, but we're definitely using it for sure. As a matter of fact, it's actually hurting us a little bit because it's not giving us that combo coin since it's killing everything before it gets to the point where it gets combos. Tax evader. So it's a little bit of a detriment to us, to be honest, using Briar. However, it's not the worst thing in the world. And like I said, it helps because whenever I'm trying to fight the Fire Elemental or Fire Lord, on top of it, it's doing that extra damage that I need to be done in that area. And then it makes it easier to clean up the firelings. It was a pun. Oh, Briar prick. Ah, dude, I missed it, dude. I missed it. Oh, no, I missed it. Ryasa, dude. All right, Ryasa, listen to this. Why'd you use Briar? What a prick. Oh, my God. I can't believe I missed that one.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. I feel like an idiot. Alright, that's actually really funny. Oh, man. The combo deep dive? Well, I sort of did. I've done a Combo's Tale by Motorman Dan. So, that's on there. But it wasn't like a super deep dive. One of the things I want to do is try and get like a high score on one of the maps. Probably like the first one, and or like get like a really high score, and then just kind of showcase doing that and showcase or explain how it is that I achieved it, kind of deal. And that'll hopefully shed some light on the whole idea of combos and how they work and what's better for them. Because Bramble really is okay for combo, to be honest. But when you spread it out like this, it's really, really bad. So you definitely don't want to spread it out. You just want to have it in like the corner square, so that way it does slow and damage, and then everything die on top of it with a bunch of other damage around it. So in that regard, it is good, but spread out like this, not so much. Unless you're super duper late game, then it's okay. But by that point, if you're just trying to survive and let whatever combos happen. Now, I will say that ideally you kill gnolls. You always want to kill gnolls because they're worth 100 base score, whereas everything else is worth 50. So they have, since everything is multiplicative as far as the score is concerned, killing gnolls is going to grant you much higher on score. So it doubles their base score to 200, which is going to exponentially increase the score value you get. So, yeah, that's the one enemy that you really, really want to kill. But if any of them, you want to kill them with a headshot after they take a bunch of other damage. Which means Lombo's pretty good. Because Lombo's good with headshots, and you can get 2 headshots in a row. You know, snipe one through the other. It's got a little bit of bleed on it. So hit him once with the bleed, and then crossbow's not bad either, because that explosion damage is going to count as an extra combo. But other than that, Stone Staff is just better for Endless in general. Not as good for combos compared to the other ones, but still not bad. Really, really good for crowd control and just general utility. And it allows them to stay still while you headshot them as well. So a lot of positives for the Stone Staff. Okay. So that'll be that, and then this. Spike wall, okay.
Actually, got the switchback that I can up with the riot trap.
Oh yeah? Did you use it in the corner, or did you let it spread out? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, putting it in the corner instead of tar is better for combos, because you get ×2 instead of ×1. So combo effects permanent, like, not the effects like combo increase. Or combo effects permanent. Combo increase. It does, yeah. Yeah, so combos will fall off after, I believe it's 2 seconds. So after a 2-second period of them taking damage from a source, that damage source, the combo value it adds goes away after 2 seconds. So you got to kill them within 2 seconds of them taking hits from everything that they've taken hits from. It was theorized at first that a launched enemy stalled the combo timer, but that ended up not being correct. Because I think it did that in Unchained. I'm pretty sure Unchained had it to where when you launch an enemy, the combo would halt. The combo countdown would stop. And so that way you could, put more combos onto enemies that were in the air. But yeah, so you want to kill them in relatively quick succession of them taking damage from other things. So one of the best ways to do this, the wind belt used to be really, really good for it because the wind belt didn't do damage, but now it does damage, so it's a little bit worse. Just because you can't keep enemies alive with the wind belt. So it used to be that you'd push enemies away for like a regular map that has like a part timer and a wave counter. You'd push enemies away as much as you could, and the wind belt was really good to do that. And then once you're ready, once they're all kind of clumped up, you push them into a kill box where you have a push trap that pushes them along a bunch of different traps as they fly through the air. Whether it be a pounder and then like a laser and like a, into like an ice wall or something like that. And so they kind of throws them into everything, or an ice wall facing where you're going to push them, and then a push trap facing perpendicular on the wall, doing the cross section. So the freeze wall freezes them as they're getting pushed into the push trap, which pushes them across your kill chamber, and that racks up a bunch of combos and kills them. But the other thing to keep in mind is you need enough time for them to feel the burn and to feel bleed. So bleed and burn don't happen automatically, so you have to wait for like that 0.2 seconds tick timer for them to be able to generate that combo. And that's, of course, something else to look out for. Alright, those guys are good. Push up and freeze. I got that, yeah. Now I've seen somebody kind of cheese it a little bit with using an auto clicker, and then they had like 7 different weapons, and because each weapon does its own individual combo damage. So the stone staff left mouse button will have its own combo, and the crossbow left mouse button will have its own combo. The secondary stun will have its own combo, but the stun itself won't combo with other stun, right? So you'll have the crossbow damage is unique. The crossbow headshot AoE damage is unique. The longbow damage is unique. The longbow bleed is bleed in general, so it doesn't stack with other bleed as far as combos. But the damage itself is unique. And so what you could do is you could just stack your hotbar full of weapons, and then set up an auto clicker to click for you, and then you just kind of move your hand down the keyboard and just click all those hotkeys, and that'll fire every single weapon at an enemy in quick succession. If they die, then you get a bunch of combos from that. Yeah. Easier difficulties and early levels is definitely pretty good for that. Because the sword, the Scepter of Domination itself is like a ×5. I think like a theoretical ×6 combo just by itself. With the entire kit and everything kind of working together really well, you'll be a little lucky to get it. But you can definitely, I think it's a ×6 you can get. Very rare you'd ever get that though. It's more likely to be 4s and 5s with the Scepter of Domination. See you later, ogre boy. Well, that's some of the stuff that I talked about in the video. I have so much money for the combo video I did. All right, I think we should in this corner here we should put. I did bring ballistas, so I can put like 2 ballistas, and then we do 2 cannons back here. And don't forget your cannons up here on over by the portal. What's the max combo? Riaz, I think you have the highest combo, right?
Yeah, I have a
Yeah. It was a while ago, man. It was a while ago, yeah. Probably in the yeah, it's probably in the media chat, the Orcs Must Die 3 media chat. In Discord, I believe is where he put it. But yeah, it's like 27 or 28. Now, I think theoretically it's 33 is the highest. But again, it really requires all the stars to align. And one of the things you have to do is you have to use a sod, and you have to charm a bile bat, because bile bats do poison damage, and poison is unique to the bile bat, which kind of makes it difficult to get that, because it has to attack another enemy, and that enemy that it attacks then has to die after everything else. Sorry, Riasa is like a whisper. Oh, really? Oh, let me turn him up. Say something, Riasa. Oh, Jesus.
Going away from the microphone.
Right.
Oh well, yeah. I mean.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. I have you.
Let's see if it's better.
All right.
Very quiet.
All right, that should be better. Then I hope. Actually, I'm just turning you up a little bit more. I've got to turn my game sound down for that, or like my personal game sound. I mean, it won't affect you guys listening, but just Rias is really loud to me. But oh, Jesus Christ!
It's still
Wait.
quiet, he says.
Oh man. All right. Well, I'm just gonna play with my headphones off my ears. It's so loud for me. But hopefully you guys can hear him a little bit better. Still quiet. How's he still quiet?
Yeah.
Well, that's insanely loud for me. I don't know what I need to change to make it louder for you guys. It's good now. Oh wow, I didn't realize he was that quiet for you guys. Okay, well, anyways, he said 27 or 28 is the highest that he can remember that he had, and that was co-op, right? I'm pretty sure it was co-op.
Oh yeah, co-op with myself.
Yeah, another account. Yeah, and that theoretical, I believe, is 33 is only possible co-op because you have one person brings like fire lasers, another person brings lightning lasers, kind of thing.
And the max solo is 19, I think.
I think you.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're right as far as what people have achieved, but it may also be a theoretical 21 or 22.
Yeah, I think my best one is 19 on
Yep.
Secret Fortress of all maps.
Yeah. The game audio was louder than them. You didn't realize I was in a call? Oh man. Oh, I gotta figure that out then. Maybe there's like another. Maybe there's another. Thing I can put Discord in. Because right now it's going through my chat mic, which is also where my mic is going through. Separate from the desktop audio, but you're coming through my desktop mic and not, or my chat mic and not my desktop audio, like the game is. Interesting.
That sounds complicated.
Well, it's so complicated I don't understand it. Hmm.
Well, hello. I am actually in a call, or he is in a call with someone. He's not just talking to himself, mostly.
Usually. Yeah, usually.
Usually.
I'll have to Google it. I'll have to watch a YouTube tutorial on how to be a streamer. I thought I knew.
You wish to become a streamer?
Thought I knew. Now I'm not sure.
No. Do I dare say it? It's pretty easy.
It is, yeah. I thought we were going to have more of a challenge. Because I thought there was going to be fire lords and a lot of fire elementals and everything. And, eventually it'll get to that point where they just survive. Well, maybe not, actually, because there's not a ton of them. And we can put flip traps up here and take care of them with that. So, yeah, you know what? This might be AFKable to an extent.
This is so easy.
I bet Watch Mojo has some godforsaken top 10 streaming tips, I'm sure. He usually is technically talking to himself. He doesn't realize we're just figments of his imagination. I couldn't come up with half the things you guys say. Did you know that you can place butterflies and solid blade launchers here on this diagonal part? I think. Can you? Down here?
No.
Oh,
You can place floor trap. Wait, what? No, you
I
cannot.
thought you could. Yeah, I thought you could.
Oh, never mind.
All right, well, never mind. Yep. Never mind.
I am fine.
Put dart spitters up here.
Someone like you. Oh.
Oh, well, hello there.
Well, hello.
Died in the sand.
Well, hello there, dies. Evil good. No, sickness is evil. Warwick is good.
No.
Order is bad.
Yes. Yes. Well, it depends. You late for your first day of first grade. See, I don't even remember my first day of first grade. I don't remember any of that crap. Although I do remember one time. I think it was my first grade teacher actually. It was wintertime, and ice and stuff on the ground, and it was cold, and I decided not to wear my jacket to go outside and play in recess, which is like where you go out on like the pavement, black pavement, play basketball or tetherball or whatever. They have like a little jungle gym you can kind of play on, and it was pretty cold, and my teacher told me, she's like, you have to wear a jacket, and I'm like, I'm invincible, I'm 6. And so I didn't wear a jacket basically. And I slipped on some ice, and I fell, and I scraped my shoulder because I was wearing like a short sleeve shirt.
Oh.
And I went to go back inside, and my teacher wouldn't let me inside. She's like, this is what you get. I told you to wear a jacket. I'm like, but it's so cold and it hurts. She's like, you're an idiot. And she didn't let me inside until recess was over. And then I had to go to the nurse. Oh, man. If only teachers could get away with that today, I'd hope we'd be in a better place. You just can't tell kids they're idiots anymore. Oh, I like the smiley face. And then in math class, nah, she's a cool teacher. I like her. I deserved it though. I deserved it. I'm the one who goofed up. I didn't wear a jacket, and yeah, it was cold. I was the idiot here in that situation. Right, trying to make you learn from your mistakes, right, and not showing empathy on it either. It's being like, you made your bed, you sleep in it, kind of deal, which is definitely what it should be. Right, exactly, yeah. It should definitely be, you made your bed, you sleep in it, right, and you live with the mistakes that you chose to make. But yeah, we were playing tackle football. I got nailed and fell into a stack hidden under snow, and it pierced my lower back about 1.5. Remember, still holds value. Exactly. Yeah. I'll never forget it. I forget a lot of stuff in my life, but I won't forget that. You're right. It does hold value.
Wait, the stream didn't die, right? Wait,
Did it?
Can I see it?
No.
Oh no.
Shouldn't have. You guys are still talking to me.
Hello, guys.
Hello. And then let's see. There was another time. Let's see. I think it was in. I just thought of something, but it escaped my mind just now. There's another. It paused for me for 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, gotcha. Stuttered for a moment. Gotcha. Hopefully it doesn't ever get too bad. I'm trying to think. There's another time where teacher did something controversial, but at the end of the day, it was probably for the better. Oh yeah, in middle school, in math, I would never pay attention, and I would always disrupt class because I could never pay attention to anything. And so my teacher set my desk outside in the hallway and told me that's where I'm sitting from now on. And so she just gave me my homework assignment at the beginning of the day, and I just sat outside, and I couldn't join the class. I had a lot of energy when I was a kid,
Energy.
Yeah.
Ring.
I just couldn't be in a classroom with people because I just was too disruptive. Oh well. Life moves on. It paused when I used the sub, so I didn't hear your response. Oh, I just chuckled at it. Yeah, I chuckled. Still waiting my turn to play Dance Dance Revolution. And then there's this other time in high school, so that middle school thing was in grade 7, and actually in grade 6, something else funny happened to me in grade 6. So we have this program called Sage, and Sage is for the smart kids, the kids who, like, I don't know, remember a bunch of shit and read a lot and stuff like that. And it's been some time. Which challenge was that? Was that the... No, that's... Oh, was that the sabotage one? Yeah, Cactus, I have yours written up. You have the 1-player trap, 2-player weapon, or first player 1 traps, player 2 weapons. No, that was wait, maybe that was somebody else. That was
Oh Jesus, that's a lot of fire stuff.
Yeah, there's like 4 of them, and then there's like a bunch of like small dudes that show up. That was who was that? Bradley. That was Bradley's. But I have yours up there for only load out of 3 on Scramble. I've also got the sabotage for 2 players. It was also get my score above 2 million. Oh, yeah. Did you want to co-op to do that? Let's do that tomorrow, dude. I may have forgotten. Mine was Boom Barrel Flip only and Solo Scramble only 3. Boom Barrel Flip only. Remind me of the Boom Barrel Flip only stuff. Like, was that... Did we do that already? I mean, we've been doing a lot of Boom Barrel stuff. What was
I think so.
Yeah, maybe not. What was the stipulations? What was the... What's the word for that? You know what I mean. The rules. What were the rules surrounding the Boom Barrel Flip only? Was it Boom Barrel Flip only any map Rifflord kind of deal? So when I think back to when my parents were kids, teachers were allowed to spank kids who misbehaved. Yeah, I would have been the trouble kid, put in the corner with a dunce cap. Teacher probably like, we don't know what's wrong with him. Well, because then, so in 6th grade, right, in 6th grade, they had this program called Sage Program, where it's like an advanced readers. These kids will, like, go to college early and stuff like that. Only Boom Barrel Flip Trap, Riff Lord map. Got it. So I was sitting in class, right, and they saw that I wasn't reading anything. I wasn't doing good reading or anything like that. So they thought I was mentally challenged, right? They thought I was disabled. So they put me in the disabled class for a trimester. In 6th grade, we had trimesters. I think it was only in 6th grade where they split up the year up into 3 parts instead of 2 or 4. And so for one trimester, I was in this like this class that like had trouble reading. People who were behind. It wasn't necessarily just for disabled people, but people who were behind in a specific category. So for people who with learning disabilities, they would be in the class for like all of the subjects. So all of their subjects, they would go to this classroom for it. But then if you were just behind in one of the subject, you'd go during that period to the class to kind of try and get caught up with where you're supposed to be at that age group. And so I didn't read anything at all, and I wasn't very good at reading. And so they put me in that class. So I was there for a trimester. But then once I actually read, I was like, well, whatever, I'll just read. And they found out that I could read really well. They then thought I was maybe too smart for my own good. Because you have people who are super intelligent that just think school is boring because they're too smart to go to school, right? And right. And so then they tested me for that, and they tested me for what's called the Sage program. And one of my buddies actually told me about it because he was in it. at the time, and he said that they read books as large as the Bible, and they have to read it in like a month and do a book review and stuff like that. And I'm like, that sounds boring, dude. I don't want to read books. You know, back to where I was in the first place. And so then they tested me, and they did like the IQ test and everything, and they're like, no, he's not a genius, and he's not an idiot, so he just, I don't know, he just doesn't like reading, I guess. And so then they, so after they tested me for that, they just put me back in the regular class. So I got it wrong twice. Anyways, I do remember that, though. That was pretty good. And that IQ test is pretty hard, I think. I don't know how I did, because they don't tell you. They just like give you like, I don't know, tests to do.
Wait, they don't tell you?
They don't tell you, yeah. Because like they show you a picture and they have to like judge your memory. So they show you a picture of like how things are structured in a certain way, and then they give you like these tools on a desk and they have you structure it in the same way. And so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they could have just asked me, but you know they had to figure it out, I guess. Yeah, I don't really remember too much about it. I just remember like it almost reminds me of like an IQ test that they give to monkeys, you know, where you had to like figure out how to like open a locked box or whatever, where you had to like stack those like circles. You had to like stack circles from like largest to smallest. But what they did was like it had like a purpose and like some other kind of underlying, probably some mathematical thingamabob to it. Yeah, I think it was an IQ test is what they did, and they were trying to determine whether or not I was too smart or not. Once I got in trouble for helping one of my classmates after the teacher went over and helped. Oh, really? Yeah. Walking around the teacher's expertise. Hey, book reports just like reading. I usually read the book first. The day it says you never do the reports. Oh, yeah. You just overcomplicate things. Well, you know, from a teacher's perspective, you have to be careful with that sort of thing because another classmate can end up confusing the person you're trying to help. So if a person's not getting it, then a teacher should reach out to other classmates who might be able to explain it differently. But if there's no time to tell whether a student got the content or not, then it's better to not intervene until that's clear. I wish I was in a class I loved and they thought I was a genius and moved me to an advanced class. I had no clue what they were teaching and asked to go back to the one I loved. Yeah. No, for sure. Well, so then there was this time in high school, in grade 10. It wasn't just one time, it was many times. But in grade 10, you know, again, I just didn't care for school or anything. It's kind of like a thing throughout my life. I just didn't care about it. And in grade 10, geometry class, me and my friend Pablo, we didn't care about school at all. And so what we did was we would go to the convenience store, gas station, and we would like get a bottle of soda, like a 2-liter bottle of soda. We'd go into class. We'd usually show up late, about, I don't know, 15 minutes late or so. And these were hour-long classes. We show up about 15 minutes late, and we'd pull out a Game Boy, or we'd pull out a deck of cards, and we would just start playing deck of cards. Or we'd play, there's a game with, let's see, who are the characters? It's Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and Goofy, and you had like this key. The key was like your weapon. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, but I don't remember it, what it's called. But we were playing that on Game Boy Advance, so we just pass it back and forth. And that was pretty much all the time. When we first started, though, the teacher didn't really know what was going on, and then she pulled us aside, and she was like, listen, if you guys aren't going to pay attention to class, Kingdom Hearts, that's what it was, yeah, you're right. She's like, if you guys aren't going to pay attention to class, then I just need you to be quiet and don't interrupt everybody else. Just let everybody else learn. You guys can sit in the corner and do whatever you want. And that's what we did. So we sat in the corner and played cards in Kingdom Hearts. Like the whole time. You know, we didn't pay attention to anything. And she told us, as long as we don't disrupt anything, she's just going to give us a passing grade so we can just move on. And we were okay with that. It worked for us. So that was pretty cool.
Damn.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then I took AP Statistics, which is the advanced, AP stands for Advanced Placement. I took AP Statistics, and I love statistics, man. That was such a good class. So I didn't hate school altogether. I liked music and I liked statistics. That was about it. The rest of it, I was like, nah. I guess history was kind of fun. We had some fun history teachers. They were pretty fun. I forgot. So in 12th grade, I had the same English teacher for 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And in 12th grade, I was really involved in music and going to like state to like play solos for musical instruments. State is like competition stuff. And I was able to practice during like off periods because in 12th grade, you'll have sometimes you just won't have a class during like a certain hour. You can just do whatever you want. And so I would go to the band room and practice. And my English class, I told the teacher that I was like practicing and stuff. And so she let me skip that entire class just to go practice. And it was only me and her. Like it was an English class I needed, but it conflicted with another class that I had in the schedule that I wanted. And so then they said, okay, well, you can just have an English teacher tutor you. And so I asked her to tutor me because she was my English teacher 10th and 11th grade. And all I did, she showed me a video of League of Legends for esports stuff. And this was back in 2008. No. Maybe it wasn't League. No, StarCraft. It was StarCraft because I knew what it was. It's a video of StarCraft and how like esports is a thing, and all I had to do was write like a 1-page essay on esports and StarCraft, and so I did. I wrote it, and she graded it, gave me an A, said that's your grade for the class, and you never have to come back. So I got an additional free class for the day.
What the hell?
Yeah, for this course. So basically, when I was in school, I didn't really go to school. I'd say like I had an attendance rate of like 60%, but on paper out there for 100%.
Wow.
Yeah. So I kind of lucked out. I got really good teachers. You know, everybody was pretty chill about everything. Some pretty cool teachers for sure. They just kind of let me be me, you know, and just let me do whatever I want, which was super nice. And then here we are. They probably just didn't know what to do with me, I think, but I don't know.
What to do with this Mocho Man Dan?
Yeah, what are we gonna do with this guy? Yeah. Other times. Makes me remember stuff. Man. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. That unless there's one other thing in elementary school. I'll have to think on it for a little bit. I did that in my math class, except it was due to me doing all the work in a few minutes. This was due to me learning all the things they were teaching when I was in New York State in 7th, 8th grade. Cali schools are so bad. Oh. Yeah, I imagine Cali schools aren't the greatest. I mean, look at the kind of people they produce. Yeah. See. I want to say I was up to other kinds of shenanigans. I definitely was up to other kinds of shenanigans, but nothing like within the school and teachers and stuff in comparison, as far as I can remember. Alright, you guys wanted more boom barrels? More boom barrels you get. I actually think I actually tried a little bit in college, and then I quickly realized I hated it as much as high school and every other school.
High school. What's that? Is that the place you get high?
Good one. I'm gonna know that. She usually stuck up her own ass, though. She looked visibly insulted that I dare to put the lines between us. Oh, okay. I should put it. Should we get a mask and do the work in like 3 minutes? I'll tell you. Okay, well, I do have a story about college, actually. So, I took advanced placement statistics, right? And that's like, you know, that means you get it, and I got like 110% of my time doing it, and I was really good at it. Well, fast forward to college, and that was in high school. Fast forward to college, and I took, you had to take like a placement exam, so that way they can figure out, you know, where you are as far as like what can you do, because they don't want a bunch of bad grades everywhere. So you have to take a placement exam, and if you got to take prerequisite courses, they'll have you take the prerequisite courses. So in my placement exam, I did really poorly on math, and so I had to take a prerequisite to the prerequisite math. So I had to take essentially 2 different classes, one after the other, in order to unlock the ability to take the actual math class I needed for the degree. Because I just suck at math. I don't know. Like imaginary numbers and shit. Like, who the fuck cares, right? That's what I'm saying. And and so I tried to take the class, and I just couldn't do it. It's not that I couldn't understand. It was so boring. It was so boring, and I fell asleep in the class. And every single teacher after that, because I couldn't stay awake. I couldn't pay attention to anything. I didn't care about the homework. I didn't care about the work. I just stopped doing it. So that's kind of when I realized that college may not be for me. Or university, I should say. It's the only class I had a problem with. I enjoyed history. I enjoyed English. I enjoyed everything else. Just math, I just couldn't do. Absolutely hated it. But I love statistics. I wish they could have put me in a statistics class and not an algebra class. But for whatever reason, algebra is the thing they go for. I'm going to aim my senior year in English class doing 1-page, 3-paragraph, 3-sentence per page essay. In New York, you were doing 2 pages, 5 paragraphs, 6 sentences per paragraph. My parents thought it was a joke. Oh, yeah. I mean, they got to pass people, man. They got to pass people. You know? It's all about the minimum requirements. That's what teachers care about. That's what school boards care about. They care about you as a student meeting the minimum requirements. And school's kind of a strange concept anyways, due to the fact that it's really just about teaching you how to be in the workforce. And that's really all it's about. It's about teaching you how to have a job, how to get tasks done on time, how to work with other people. Everything about it is all about you're joining the workforce once you get out of high school, or you're going to go to college and then join the workforce. Either way, you know, your life is set up to kind of work for somebody else. And that's what school's all set up to do. So it's either that or go to college and pay money to the government, who's then going to give you college. And either way, you're going to go work for somebody, and so you got to learn some of those skills. It's not about how to start your own company. It's not about how to make money. It's not about how to invest. It's not about how to build for your future. It's about how to work. How to be an employee, I guess. You're an employee, and the teacher is your boss, and the president is your CEO. Aren't imaginary numbers what happens when toddlers argue about who knows the biggest numbers? Yeah. It's like when you break a graham cracker in half, but like there's a bigger half, and you say, okay, you know, we each have one, and now we're equal, and you give them the smaller half, and they're like, okay, cool. But they just don't realize that it's not actually equal because it's not actually half. I cheated really hard once by designing a picture with all the answers in it. There's something like a dinosaur, and the number of spikes on his head was an answer, stuff like that. Oh. For a lot of people to learn, the best thing about math, at least for the basics, add, subtract, multiply, divide. They're literally hunches the way to do it. Yeah. And I get that math is like good whenever you need to use it, but I just don't know if most people ever need to use it, right? Like, unless you really enjoy it, I guess, because I could see some people actually enjoying the whole numbers game. But so it's math, but with lying, basically. Well, math is all about lying. Well, that's why I learned statistics. That's why I love statistics so much. Is because with the statistics class, the teacher showed us like everything there is to know about statistics and how you can literally make anything say whatever you want it to say. So if I want to say that that more Democrats voted for Trump than Republicans, I could do that. It might be false, but it's all about what I can prove, and I can prove that that happened with statistics. with how bar graphs are drawn. So sometimes you'll see a bar graph or a curve graph, and they'll start at a large number, and they're only going up by small increments, but it looks like a large updraft, right? So you might say, well, this thing is increased by this amount of percentage because you're looking at a bar graph going from a small amount to a large amount, but at the end, but what's actually happening is it's only going up by 5, and it could be the base is like 10,000, so you're going from 10,000 to 10,005. But the way that you show it, you only show the 10,000 and 10,005, and it looks like a huge difference visibly from like the outside, and the numbers on the bottom and the numbers on the sides are all small, so you can't really see what's going on, and you just use that. The news medias can use that, and they'll make their own graphs and everything, and so they can easily just use that as their cannon fodder, and it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that they can do that. People can do that. So anyways, I absolutely loved the class because it's real. It's actually real. Algebra wasn't real. It's imaginary. But no, you're right. You're right. They do want students to do it one way, and it does change. Algebra change, math changes, and you would think that math couldn't change because it should be set in stone, right? There's only one way to add. There's only one way to subtract, because numbers are not. We've decided what numbers are already. But, and that's a good point, Fusion Developer. I mean, I Google stuff all the time. I either Google stuff or I ask somebody, and, I think that's what one of the things that universities try to teach you is that, like, you can use other people for answers, and that's why I do group projects. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, I don't see why you shouldn't be able to just Google all your answers. Now, I do know that when it comes to, for example, even certificates, if you were to go like a CCNA or CCENT courses, or you get like a Sec Plus or Net Plus, like networking stuff. Even if you do like auto mechanic certificates, like you have to have a base knowledge that is adequate to be able to do these things. And in that, you don't get to use Google for those tests. So very, very strict tests, of course. But yeah. You should know, you never sing my puns coming. Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, so basically what I'm saying is I was a bad student, and I didn't care about school, and I still don't, and yeah. I'll never go back. Oh, goodness. You want to test your memory, not your resourcefulness. Yeah. Yeah. Joke's on them. I don't have a good memory, so. Joke's on them. Ah, man. That boom barrel rolls off the outside. That's why you guys got to remind me of stuff. If you give me a challenge or something, you got to remind me. I have some stuff written on the whiteboard. I am going to get to them. Yeah, maybe I should set, like, one particular day to do challenges. One particular day not to. Well, the craziest part about it is, like, memory is not even that necessary. When you have a collective group of people solving a problem, one individual person's memory isn't as valuable as the collective knowledge that everybody has, or each individual person's their own, like, small amount of memory. So if everybody has a small amount of memory, it's better than one person having a lot of memory, right? Because you still have thought processes and stuff. Kind of like computers. We're basically computers. We're robots. Welcome to the new world. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. God damn it, he's stuck. Get out of there. See you later, nerd. This is stuck. Okay, this is stuck. Okay, I got something to go. Sir.
Place some up here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. My student has a bunch of things he needs to do on different days and times. How do I keep track of all of that? I have bad memory. Alarms on my phone. Yeah. Alarms on your phone, calendar reminders. Yeah, and technology helps a ton with that as well. Yeah. So there shouldn't be. I don't think that schools should judge people based upon their memory. Although memory is one of those things that they equate to intelligence. It's one of the things that they test for an IQ is memory, whether it be long term or short term. But there's also, of course, problem solving. I think problem solving is a little bit more important. Well, right, and that's where it comes in with the whole like proficiency thing. And I'm not saying you should, but as far as schools are concerned, I don't think that they should hold kids, to not be able to Google search anything. I mean, they should be able to search everything. And if you want to be a surgeon, that's what, years, like, what do you got, 10 years of medical school is crazy. But that's necessary. Something like that's necessary because of the field of work that they're in. But if you want to do something like, for example, if you want to be a musician, if you want to be a professional musician, you want to go and get your degree in music performance, you got to pass algebra. You got to pass algebra 2. You got to do like algebra 3 and 4, or like calculus or something. It's like, what's the point? You're just playing music. Like, you already know how to play music. Like, sure, it's mathematical or whatever, but that has nothing to do with the music that you already know how to play. If you're taking music performance, or if you're so there's plenty of degrees out there that you really don't need to know a lot of English or a lot of history, because you might know music history already. You don't need to know about the world wars. You don't need to know about all this other stuff because it just doesn't matter to you. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with you as an individual. But anyways, I know it's me just trying to make you learn the relevant stuff. Right? Exactly. Yeah. Like, I'm not even sure that doctors need to know too much about math either. And that being said, I guess it's kind of arguing the point that trade schools should be more valuable than universities and colleges, because trade schools are very specific to what it is that you actually are doing in life, as a profession. So, anyways, yeah, I think colleges and universities are a bit of a money pit. And they might be designed that way, and the high schools are kind of helping you. They're helping universities be that by grooming the children to accept their inescapable fate of going to a university or. Anyways, I'm getting into some conspiracies and stuff here. So what are you guys' thoughts on China and its invasion of Taiwan? Yeah, tell me. Also consider
Wait, on what? To cut out for me?
Oh, sorry. I said China's invasion of Taiwan. What are you thinking?
Right.
Right.
I have been following it actually, but not like on a really what's it called? Like, I've not followed it like really heavily on anything, but it's a little interesting to follow.
You think they're gonna do it? Cactus says it's inevitable.
I think to some extent, yeah. I mean, like, kind of not like a full invasion. I don't think so, but
yeah, you don't think it's gonna be like Russia?
Well,
Taiwan used to be a property of China, but Taiwan's like an island outside of China. That is its own sovereign nation as of this point. I believe it's sovereign.
Like, that's the reason I don't think that there will be an invasion, just like that at least.
Well, the Cactus says Taiwan is a part of China. Oh, okay. I thought Taiwan was separate from China as far as its independence.
No, it is a part.
Okay. Okay. So I'm not sure what the issue is then. Why people would think that how they invade. I don't know. If they are indeed actually a part of China, then YouTube pumps, Twitch kept going. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Taiwan's an island, right, off of the southeast corner of China there. Yeah, interesting. Well, because there was revolts and riots within China about money because banks ran out of cash, and they couldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's
so
crazy.
right. And if you think about you think about a riot and you're like, okay, whatever. But you gotta remember this is a riot in China. You know, like you don't just grab a pitchfork and think that you're going to be okay in China, right? You can do that in a lot of places, but definitely not China. So, you know, you got to definitely have some cojones on you. To
Something must be wrong.
yeah, so, exactly.
People are making an uprising in China.
Exactly. Yeah. So, curious stuff, really. And, you know, a lot of automobile manufacturers from the United States are pulling out of China and they're going to Mexico. Toyota's already started doing that, I believe. And so now you're going to start seeing made in Mexico instead of made in China on a lot of your stuff. It's not as cheap, but they are afraid of, you know, things happening in China that they can't get out of. Except for Apple, because Apple's stupid. That being said, that reminds me. In case you guys didn't know, there is a hack that's going around that affects Apple devices, iOS devices. It is an exploit that I think it started coming out around 3 days ago. And it's an email that's going to have a link on it in there. I believe it's a browser hijack to some extent, or at least a device hijack. The version before the latest version of Apple iOS and before are all subject to this hack. If you have the latest version of your iOS platform, you are safe. They have patched it. They patched it, I believe, yesterday or today. So if you have an Apple device and you get an email and you click on a link, you could, as far as I understand, it's supposed to lock your phone out, so you can't use it at all. It's like disables everything about your phone. As far as backing up and restoring, I don't know. Since it's widespread, I don't imagine it's too sophisticated, so it's probably just for people that don't try to back up anything or don't have it backed up in the first place and you lose everything. But yes, in case you guys didn't know, that's out there, that's going around. Apple is no more secure than anyone else, although they tell you that they are. But they're not. Yeah, so. Not my email, which has 947 unseen notifications, yeah. As far as I know, that's the only way it can happen as of right now is a link sent to your phone. The old iPhone won't allow you to update. Well, you know, that's, yeah. I think, you know, a little bit of a conspiracy to that would be that Apple did it to themselves in an attempt to scare people to update their phone. That way they have more control because they add additional controlling features. And they force people to get upgraded phones by attacking themselves. And they say, oh, you got to update, it's urgent. But then they install, you know, their own adware or whatever during that update.
Let me grab my tinfoil hat.
That's the conspiracy part of it. If I was whoever does Apple, if I was that guy, I might just do that. You know, I'm just saying. It's smart enough. It's smart enough to make sense to do, right? Right. Still got leftovers in it. And to be honest, I wouldn't put that past Apple. To be honest,
Update.
it's dumb enough. It might just be genius. Exactly, dude. If you only have one backup, you really have no backup. You get two backups, so you really only have one. Evil genius. I'm telling you, man, Apple is an evil genius, you know. They overcharge for a piece of crap phone that's the same kind of piece of crap phone as the other piece of crap phones, but they overcharge for it. Like this phone right here. This one right here. It's called a Motorola G. It's from Motorola. This phone cost me $110. And it is a full-size smartphone. The cheapest iPhone that you can get is $450, and that's the iPhone SE. And the iPhone SE is tiny. It's a small-ass phone. It's like a quarter of the size of the Motorola. I hate working on them because we use phones all the time. And on top of that,
400. Wow.
I don't know if you guys ever realized, but Apple, I have to like sign into Apple stuff all the time, and Apple, whenever you create an Apple ID, it asks you for your first name, your last name, your phone number. It has to verify your phone number, and it has to be your real phone number. You can't use a VoIP number. You have to use an actual phone number tied to an actual provider, right? So you can't use like Google Voice or something as your phone number. So it actually has to be a real ass phone number. And on top of that, you also have to, it's required for you to be able to use your Apple ID to download anything from the Play Store. It's required for your address, your physical address. Okay? That is invasive. You don't think that's invasive? It's definitely invasive. Google does not ask for that, any of that information. They don't care if you got a fake number or not. As long as you can verify your number, they don't care what kind of number it is. Dr. Bongo, thank you for the 15 bits. There's some cheers and some PJ salts. Hell yeah, dude. And so Android doesn't ask you to do any of that. They ask you to sign into a Google account, but your Google account can be freshly made. You create it. You can use it as a throwaway. You don't have to have an address at all. And I don't even think you have to have a phone number. No, yeah, you do. Never mind. You do have to, but it doesn't have to be a legitimate phone number. You can use a VoIP phone number. It's because they already know your location. Well, that may be true. That may be true because of Google Maps, yeah. But I think it has more to do with like selling your data, of course. And then Apple, what they were like, well, we're going to turn off the feature for third parties to collect your data and sell it. But it's like, if you don't want people to have my data and sell it, why are you collecting my data? That's the question. Why the hell does Apple need to know my home address? Like, they can't verify my home address, so I can put any home address I want. So why did they need to know it? You know? It just doesn't make sense. Other than the fact that they're trying to sell my data, and so they're trying to monopolize all of Apple's users' data for themselves, and they're trying to hide it from everybody else. And that's all it is they're monopolizing user data. They're not protecting the user at all. They're selling the data to the same people everybody else sells it to. They're just monopolizing the data. And they're telling people that they're doing it for them and betterment for them and it's more secure or whatever, but it's not. It's the same stuff. They're making money just like everyone else. So anyways, that part's true. That's not a conspiracy. That's true. They require something but say they're not going to do anything with it. It's a scam. 100%. 100%. That means they're lying out of their teeth. And that's one of the many reasons I just don't like that. Yeah. Many reasons. They say they're more secure than everybody else. The lie detector came back and said that was a lie. A bit of a Maury reference there. Because fourth parties pay more. Well, yeah. As it goes down the chain. Like, there is the whole idea of like looking like you're in a coffee shop and you know, the whole image of Apple, and that's whatever. You know, Supreme did something similar where they just marketed really well. You know, and I don't hate the player for that. I hate the game. I hate the marketing game for that. But the fact that they make all these ridiculous claims that just I don't know, win people over, I guess. You can't really prove that they're wrong because you can't look into what they're doing. So you can't prove that they're wrong. Even if they are. Just have to be knowledgeable. Lie detectors are pseudoscience. That's true. But Maury uses them. They are. Just like police interrogation should be. Those aren't real either. Or they aren't always, I should say. Man, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that. After you plead the fifth, which you always should, never talk to a cop. Always have a lawyer. And if you talk to a cop, tell them you want a lawyer, because they have to give you a court-appointed lawyer if you don't have one on your own. So on TV drama, it must be true, yeah. Like I guess they, in theory, they could be okay, but yeah, they're obviously not. But you know, there's a bit of a stipulation against neutrality. If you're neutral to something, oftentimes you're seen as being negative, right? So if somebody asks you, does this dress make me look fat, and you don't say anything at all, they will likely take that as a yes instead of a no. But you just may not have an opinion. But not having an opinion to a lot of people is having a negative opinion, or the opinion against whatever they want. And so whenever it comes to interrogation, say, did you commit this crime? And you don't say anything, a lot of people say, oh, well, he's got something to hide because he didn't say anything. He's not denying it, therefore it must be true. But it's like, you know, if that stipulation was gone, then I think interrogators would have a much harder time getting people to talk. And unfortunately, that is there. It's not even like people ask you questions. Like if you walk into a room and somebody says hi, you don't say anything back, they're gonna be like, "What, does that person not like me? Like what's going on? Like something wrong? You know, is my teeth? You know, is my breath stink or something?" But it's just like maybe you just don't feel like saying hi back. You know, maybe it's just exactly what it is, and not something that somebody's making out to be.
Relatable.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Like in IT, that happens all the time. Like I'll go to help somebody and they're like talk and talk and talk and talk, and I just stare at them and I don't say anything. And I just wonder, what are they thinking about? You know, are they thinking that I'm a psychopath? Maybe they think that, you know, hope not, but you know, maybe they think that I don't like them or whatever. And it's just like, you know, at a certain point, I just don't care what they think. Of course, they can have a perspective of whatever they want with whatever I'm doing. You know, and if they are really that concerned, they can always just ask, of course. But a lot of people are just a little bit too nice to do that, and they'd rather make assumptions and be wrong but not know it than to make assumptions, be wrong, and know it. They'd rather not know that they're wrong than know that they're wrong. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's see here. We can do dart spitters above the barricades. Grab you from that. Anyways, guys, Jen is not here, right? Jen went to she signed up for this thing called Rover, which if you watch Ryan Tran's Penny Across America to Mr. Beast thing that he did, one of the things he signed up for was WAG, and WAG is a application for walking dogs, essentially. And Jen was going to sign up for that, but it's like a 30-day wait, and you got to like pay like an entry fee and stuff like that. And she was like, "Well, I'm not really that into it right now." So, so she signed up for Rover, which is a much easier thing to get into, but it's also more convoluted in the market for people to join, or not for people to join, but for people to find like actual work through it, because there's more people to do the work. And so she signed up for Rover, and she got a gig. Somebody asked her to watch their dog like a couple of weekends ago, so she did that. She went back today, and she decided that she was just going to spend the night there instead, because she didn't want to come back home and then go back there like 6 hours later or whatever. She'd rather just be able to just wake up, take the dog out, you know, to the bathroom or whatever. So she's not going to be here at all tonight, which means party at my house. Guys, come on over. I'll give you my address. T-Wald, you already know where I live. You've already have you been over here? I don't remember if you've been over to this one, but you already know where I live, dude. T-Wald, you can come over. Everybody else, I'll give you my address, okay?
And let me just fly over real quick, no problem.
All right, I mean,
Not that far.
yeah, I'm in Kansas. All right, in the middle, like the smack dab middle of the country. All right. Well, Kansas is, but I'm not exactly in the middle of the country. I'm a little bit off. Yeah, I'm a little bit off of the country, but yes, I'm in Kansas. So get your plane tickets, set your GPSs, and come on over to Kansas. You got everything like cornfields and wheat fields and cow fields and other fields, and plenty of things to see like fields and crops and fields and crops.
A party in the crops.
Party in the crops. Well, I will say this: we do have a few redeeming qualities. We have a theme park in Kansas City called Worlds of Fun, and Worlds of Fun is bringing back the Zambini Zinger, which is a roller coaster ride, a wooden roller coaster ride, as a matter of fact. Okay, into LAX, gonna be 3 hours. I'm gonna fly. All right, sweet. The Zambini Zinger. I can't wait to try it. It's gonna be a new ride. Well, kind of a reimagined, a ride they used to have that closed down that they brought back and reimagined. So it'd be pretty cool to see what that's like. So we do have a pretty nice theme park, and we have apparently a really good amphitheater because Snoop Dogg came and performed in Bonner Springs, Kansas, I believe is where it is. Bonner Springs, which is within the Kansas City metropolitan area. It's considered what is it considered? I don't know. I guess a neighborhood. Well, it's its own city, but it's within Kansas City, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, Snoop Dogg performed there, and I guess it's good for that. I don't know. That one saw blade that you put in there is not going to go anywhere. He's going to try, but he's going to get stuck. And it's not like one of those things where like, oh yeah, we had a famous person come through here once. No, it's like he was like very recent. Very recent Snoop Dogg came through. Like 2 months ago, kind of thing. Yeah, with a couple of other people that I probably don't know of.
Snoop Dogg performed like 10 years ago.
Snoop Dogg.
So amazing.
Yeah, we've never watched the field since. No, but if you guys,
the stage is still there.
Yeah.
In memory.
Well, if you guys know who Tech 9 is,
yeah.
Tech 9 is from Kansas City, so we have that.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, made quite a name for himself in the industry.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know if it's this tar or this flip trap, but something's goofing these guys up over here.
It's that flip bug thing, or hitbox thing, whatever.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll go fast enough to not get stuck anymore. Well, I thought these were going to be hard. These are all being easy. Since this one doesn't have any of the big boys, that makes this easy.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that it would, but but it's alright. I guess in story mode, this is definitely difficult because of how you have to balance everything and make part-time. But endless, yeah, not a problem. I will say Kansas City is also known for its barbecue. Yeah, its barbecue is big here. Let's see. Because we have Casey Joe's, and we have I don't know. We have a bunch of them. We have a bunch of barbecue everywhere. people have described Kansas City as the biggest small town there is.
It's small town. Cool. That's
Big-
kind of big.
Yeah, the biggest small town. You know, they don't consider it an actual city because they say everybody's nice and kind and you know everybody's your friend and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a small town, but it's actually really big, kind of thing. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
people need to flip each other off before it's big city.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I made somebody mad on the road today. I mean, you know, this is what it is. I meet mad drivers all the time, so I don't know what they're talking about. You might have had Snoop, but we have Fluffy. Gabriel Iglesias. I would definitely mispronounce it. I know who you're talking about, though. I just don't know how to pronounce his last name. Come by our little town every few years to our fairgrounds. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard, since you guys are on the internet and all that, I'm sure you guys have heard about the what they did with Pitbull. How the internet got together and Pitbull was doing, you know what I'm talking about, right? He was doing that thing where he was like going to go to any Walmart of people's choice, and they sent him to Kodak, Alaska, which is like the most remote Walmart there is. And he actually went and had a good time, and everybody had a good time, which I think is just amazing, you know, because places like
dude, that's really fun and amazing. He did that.
Yeah, because places like that aren't going to have big rollers like ever come by, you know. They'll hardly ever see anybody famous and stuff. They're so far away from everything too, but that happened. It's really cool. Internet actually did something good for once. Oh goodness! And then they tried to send because then they tried to send Taylor Swift to the School of the Deaf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me, like, have you heard of that Taylor Swift and her crazy flight? You know how many flights she's taken the past year? Like almost one every single day.
Are you serious?
Like, that blew my mind.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, that actually blew my mind. Like, how can you fly so much?
That's crazy, man.
What?
A lot of celebrities.
Some funny
back on,
memes
like, Taylor
too.
Swift. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how Taylor Swift would have handled that. Like, I guess she could have sang her song, but nobody would be able to really understand what she's doing. So, I mean, you'd have an interpreter there, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know if it would. Like, the thing is like when you listen to a Taylor Swift song, everybody sings along. You have that ability to do so. But if you're deaf, you don't know what it sounds like, and so you don't appreciate it as much as maybe people who can listen, I guess. I mean, I don't really know. So.
Bass boosted.
Yeah, I guess you bass boosted.
I mean, that's just true. I mean, it's like special music for deaf people, like bass, especially.
I could see
bass
that. I could
boost
see
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, I was watching a America's Got Talent, and there's a chick on there who takes her shoes off so she can. She sings and plays music. She became deaf, so she knew how to talk and stuff before that. Because if you're deaf, if you're born deaf, you don't know how to talk, so you don't know how to make sounds.
Yeah.
Right. But if you become deaf, you already know how to talk. You just can't hear yourself, but you know that you're talking. And especially with some outside help, you can kind of get some ideas as to. That's one that keeps up with him. Have you seen that clip? I haven't seen that clip. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that'd be insane, man. I imagine they would have an interpreter though, somebody to sign as they're playing their music. But again, I just don't know. Other than just generally being famous, I don't know how famous she would actually be in a group of deaf people compared to a group of people that can actually hear. You know, I just don't see it being as enriching as something else like. Guess what comes up in my recommended? How to make a sock puppet. And then there was another one. After I clicked on that, there's another one. That was like an actual like puppet maker who was like making like hand puppets and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to make hand puppets. What? No, I'm not interested in this at all. Ron's interested in this, not me. My freaking boss, man. But he talked about it, and YouTube listened. In the background, they're creeping up on you. So, anyways, you had to cheat real quick.
Even though you know these things, even though you know that your phone and all that listens to you, it always surprises me every time.
Yeah.
Like, it's so like, huh? Okay. Can you not?
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Okay, YouTube's back. All right, good. We were just talking about how your phone listens to your conversations, and you're pregnant, and you know, they push things to you that you're pregnant, or like there's an algorithm that somebody made that knew that somebody's daughter was pregnant before they knew that their daughter was pregnant, because it was showing them advertisements for pregnancy and stuff, and they got mad as to why it was doing that and showing their kid advertisements and stuff. But what ended up happening was that their kid was actually pregnant, and they just didn't know.
Oh yeah, wasn't that a story?
Yeah. It was like a lawsuit. Somebody sued the company because they were advertising for pregnancy stuff, and there was like a religious thing. They're like, well, there's no way my daughter's getting pregnant, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
And it turned out that she was, right?
Yeah. Turned out that the algorithm was
yeah.
correct, and that it was actually predicting that sort of stuff based upon her search results and based upon like other things. I don't know if I don't remember if she knew that she was pregnant or not either. But we have a guy over there standing up on a butterfly window.
What?
He's getting lifted up again. Yeah, that guy over there. He fell down and like got stuck on top. Yeah, look. Oh, dang it.
Oh.
Yeah, they get stuck on top of that or whatever. Yeah. Pretty weird. So can I do a dragon here? I wonder if that reaches. If that goes through. Don't know. Twitch is back. YouTube's back. That's good.
Getting through. They're getting through.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we haven't really reinforced this side very much. Oh, okay. We did an okay job.
It's alright.
It's alright. So what do we need more of? I don't even know. I guess
Actually, don't know.
I guess I could do boom barrels up here. Let's see.
Or I guess like stuff in this room. A lot of enemies, big guys come from this first gate now. Actually.
Yeah, but do you think they're making it all the way through to the end of the kill box, or do you think that's the top left instead? Because one of those two sides is cutting it sooner than the other side, I would think. And you construct additional
It's
pylons
probably
here.
this one up here. Oh yeah, we need something for sappers now. They're getting to the barricades.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Yeah. Well, what do we wanna do? Probably don't need to do too much. Maybe throw a little bit of tar, like in the very front. Tar was slow. And then they'll hit the bramble, and then tar was slow, and then bramble. Maybe? I don't know. No, probably not.
You can check a board.
Obviously,
Make
tar
a
is
kill box
better.
here.
You want a checkerboard with bramble?
Oh, and I mean just flip like a kill box in here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Or actually, saw blade launchers. That's what you need. Saw blade launchers.
Oh yeah.
Get some good bounces, and that'll take care of the sap problem for sure. All right, let's go see up here. Oh yeah, they are getting like towards the end there. I think that's good. I think our our crazy wall of boom barrel death is doing all right, so we can just beef up this outside area out here.
Look at this I made. It's so cramped.
Oh Jesus! They're gonna start attacking the barricades, like here in like 3, 2, 1. Okay, they didn't. yet.
It's actually the bottom gate. The top gate, top right, getting up here.
Oh, are they just going around it then?
Yeah.
They're just going straight around it, so they're not getting caught up on this stuff. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I guess we can put some other stuff down there.
Hey, yeah, Brady.
I don't really know what exactly. I don't have like a ton of money. I guess I just do dart spitters everywhere. Or if we want to do, we could do barricades up here, like a nice little kill box area. You know. So I can start. I can start with some dart spitters on the ceiling. And then on the sides, I'll do gravity pillars like we have for the other area. And we just have this be a nice little kill box. If anything, at least it'll spread them apart, so that way they don't all come at once and trigger all the traps and stuff.
Yep.
How late are we playing, by the way?
Sound like you're in a tunnel for me. Where are you going? Are you going?
That's crazy, dude.
To a tunnel?
T-Walt said the same thing yesterday. He told me that I sound like I'm in a tunnel. He's been telling me that for a while now, because apparently it's on Discord that I sound like that. Because I listened to myself on the video, and I sounded fine.
Yeah, you sound fine on stream. Right now it goes tunnel mode.
Huh? I don't know, man. What? Life is weird, man. Both streams are stuttering again.
Life is weird. Well, okay. Let me turn it a little bit up. And you can ask the thingy again. There we go. What's up?
Yeah, so when do we want to call it? When do we want to call it? Like, when's our... it's the... God damn it. He's stuck on the freaking tar. Jesus Christ. He won't despawn either. I need to put a... What can we put here? Oh, butterfly. Oh, you can put a butterfly here. That should help. Like right here, where they're all getting stuck on the tar.
I don't have money.
Alright. Discord does that to you too, huh?
Okay.
Nice. Alright, he did. He gone. 1,000 waves?
What the?
Yeah,
very
good one.
funny.
Good one for sure.
You should get a medal for funniness.
Yes, don't quit your day job. Oh, goodness. It's one of my favorite jokes. Favorite thing to say. Don't quit your day job. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You want to end it after 50? Beat 51? 60 maybe?
Sure.
60 is kind of a turnaround point. But it's going to take us a while to get there.
Let's do 50.
Okay.
We beat 50.
Alright, 50 it is. We'll beat 50. And tomorrow I'll be playing with Blue Bear. So I'll reach out to him on Discord, see what he wants to do. And skidoo.
Was that like a challenge thing, or what was that?
Yeah, I'll have to rewind chat to see. But I do have a challenge for co-op where one person brings traps and the other person brings no traps. Only traps and no traps and scramble kind of thing. And then we've got the other two-player one is a sabotage where you have I don't know if it's going to be endless or something else, but you're essentially trying to not leak any lives out of your side, and it's going to be played on the map close quarters. So that way it's easy, and they're split in half, and they're relatively the same amount of ceiling to wall to floor ratio. So one person, you build on both sides. You can't like sell on each other, but you can build on each other, so you can like close off their barricades kind of thing. Or whatever. I mean, we can make the rules up as we go. Maybe selling the other person's stuff is also fine because they get the money back. So you just sell their stuff and then they have to rebuild it and blase. Yeah, just remember to sell. Right. No, that shouldn't be too hard since we got these guys coming up. We just sell one of these barricades here and they'll all run in. Shouldn't be too hard. I hope. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, that challenge thing, you can do that on, I mean, kind of on cliffside too, right? I mean, it's a little unfair on the left side, I think, but...
It is, because you have less ceiling space on the left side. And the gate that it comes out of, it's all shorter, so it's all quicker. Like the top left gate is less to build off of as well than the top right. So yeah, you're at a pretty you're at a kind of a disadvantage if you go on that one.
So I'm assuming it's endless you're doing.
I think so. I think so. Yeah, until somebody leaks. Yeah, once one person leaks,
okay,
then it's over. Yeah. So, and you could go to the other person's side and, like, aggro the TNT archer and have him destroy barricades, that sort of thing. Of course, you'll die, and if you die, you might lose on your side or whatever. But yeah, so that's what the sabotage is the idea of. Oh boy. Oh yeah, you should put that butterfly up. Nice. Dang it, it didn't really help a lot. Can I put these ballistas? I can put ballistas up here. Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay, maybe that'll help.
Oh yeah, ballista.
Or
right.
maybe they won't do anything at all.
I think the butterfly made it worse.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now they're starting to fire. Ballistas can miss. I wish they couldn't. Oh. 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 All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm going to get another ballista up here.
More enemies on the way.
So that's kind of the plan for tomorrow. We'll try and run through these challenges tomorrow. Let's see what else. And then I think tonight I'm going to do another stream for the other tower defense game I've been playing. I think we're close to beating it. So that way I don't have to actually do a video on my overview thoughts and whatever recap. I could just play the end of it. Again, I've been playing it a lot. I kind of addicted to it a little bit. And finally found a map that I couldn't beat today. I only tried once, but yeah, it's a little tricky. So
I actually saw a little bit about it, like just like a quick little information thing. Was it hard to learn, like after the first level? I heard that people have trouble with the learning curve of that game.
Well, I come at an interesting advantage because I played Teamfight Tactics, which is a version of League of Legends. So League of Legends came out with this thing called Teamfight Tactics, where you have a static board and you get heroes, and your heroes kind of mesh with their attributes, and they either have 2 or 3 attributes depending on the heroes. You have different tiers of heroes, so some heroes are going to be better than others. They're going to have abilities, and then you have some trash tier heroes, which but as you get more of them, they combine into stronger versions of themselves. So they increase in value individually, and you can sell them, and you can change it around, so you can change your team around. And one of the things about that's strategic about that is there's a set amount of units in the pool, and as you pull a unit, let's say you have a specific fighter named Garen. Let's say you pull Garen out of the pool, so you want him on your team because he meshes. His attributes mesh with other team member attributes. So you want him on your team in order to boost up your other team members and their abilities. It increases abilities or attack or whatever. There's always a bonus that you get, an attribute bonus that you get whenever you match his attributes up. And so there's a pool. So if you see somebody else is going for Garen, you can get Garen. You can either leave him on your bench or you can put him on your field. And if you play with him, then the other person doesn't get him because there's only a certain amount of them. And so that could stop them from getting like a tier 3 version of their hero, like the best version of their hero, whereas they might get stuck with like the second best because they're just not enough of them out there, and it's all RNG based. So the more you build into your into your combo, the less likely you are to get anything to add to your combo, because there's less of them just in play in general. So that's one of the intricacies of this game. It's really, really similar to Teamfight Tactics. There's, you know, so I come from a place where I kind of understand it all. It's relatively simple. At the I guess the core of it is very simple because I play Teamfight Tactics and I understand Teamfight Tactics. But yeah, from somebody, you know, understanding Teamfight Tactics as well as understanding this game could definitely be a little bit of a challenge. So maybe I should use that leg up and make videos on it, you know, and get a bigger audience. I don't know. But yeah, so essentially, yes, you'll have different attributes. Like I like to run right now. I like to run Lancers and Spectres and Unholy. Unholy causes enemies whenever they die, they do a small area of explosion damage. Spectres increase their attack damage the longer enemies are alive on the board, and then Lancers get bonus range to their attacks. And so the more Lancers you have, the more range you have. The more Spectres you have, the more percent damage you get for enemies being alive, that sort of thing. And so I like to run like 6 Spectres, 3 to 6 Lancers, and then 4 Unholy. And that's kind of my go-to thing. Cell, yes, we'll get ready to sell. And so it's this sort of mix and match sort of deal with that. But I think the map that I'm struggling on a little bit is a little bit more difficult because it's harder to play in the early game due to the fact that you just don't have a lot of space to build your characters. But in Teamfight Tactics, you're playing them to play against other people's teams, and so you're building a team versus another person's team. So it's a PvP mode, whereas this is a tower defense mode where you place your towers to create a pathway for enemies to walk through, and your towers will pummel the enemies, essentially.
Ah, okay.
I'll just stand. I'll just bug him out. I don't know why I was trying to kill him. Wave 50. What a goofball I am. Oh, goodness. Alright, we gotta get ready. Get ready. And he's dead. Wait, what? Like, oh, you're close enough to barricades. That's okay. Alright. We won't make it easy on him, I'll tell you that. Oh, no
yeah.
Tax evaders coming in.
Oh, where he going?
Oh, it's going to you, me? Going to me? Maybe you. Maybe me.
No, they're not actually attacking. Oh.
They're attacking the barricades. They're attacking the barricades.
They're not attacking here.
Oh, hello. Did we find a bug? Wait, this barricade's... Nope, they attacked that barricade. Now which barricade? Are they not... Ooh. They're despawning, dude. Oh, my God.
Wait, I think they're trying to go here.
They're attacking it now. All right.
Oh, never mind.
I had to figure it out. Got him.
Got him.
Yeah, new strat, yeah.
XD.
All right, 50 waves, king of the hill. Easy peasy, lemon mix squeezy. Definitely a little bit of a tough start, but with 2 people, not bad at all. Not bad. Yeah. 2 people makes it so trivial. All right. Cool. Thanks for playing, Ryasa. And maybe we can play some more next weekend. We can play a couple of these other ones.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, sweet. Or we can do the scramble, because the scramble has the modified stuff, right?
Oh, it does?
I think that's what Nels was saying. You can do the scramble with it, and it'll.
Oh, then we can do that maybe.
I think it's what. I think
Okay.
it was. Well, I'll have to ask him and see if that's still the case.
Okay.
Because I think he was saying that he was doing it, and he was having trouble on scramble with the modified maps. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Well then, see you on the next stream.
All right, dude.
I mean, Yeah.
Yeah, if I do Tiny
Oh,
Tactics, feel free to stop by just to watch a little bit of it. It's not like the most interesting thing, but there's a strategy and a little bit of like, it's more mathematical, I guess, and more thought-provoking than Orcs is. Orcs is just,
I've been thinking
you kill
getting
Orc.
it. Like, I've seen it before.
Okay.
And I'm quite interested.
Yeah, it's definitely got more content than I thought it had because I'm on like an underwater section or something, or like the ruins, and I thought it was only like 4 seasons in a desert, but like I'm now in like another place, so I don't know how big the game actually is, but I feel like I'm at towards the end because the maps are getting really challenging. They were really easy, very straightforward, and now the maps have like a lot of character to them in this new area that I'm in, and so I feel like that's like the last thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Math in a video game? What's this we're coming to? Yeah. Oh, if you guys have never heard of Frog Fractions, I highly suggest that you take a look at Frog Fractions. It is a game that is not just about math. Frog Fractions. Game of the Decade Award. It's received. So, take a look at that. Anyways, guys, I will be back on. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to scarf down this food. I'm going to stretch my legs. I'm going to take Sarge downstairs so I don't bother his sleep schedule. And I will be back. And I'm also going to restart all of my network stuff. So hopefully we don't have this problem going forward. But yeah, I'll be back in maybe half an hour to an hour or so. I don't know. We'll see. So as always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, Twitch. And I will see you on the flip side. All right, deuces.
Yeah, bye-bye.
See you, man.